Every time you think the Meghan Markle circus can't get messier, someone finds a way to prove you wrong. But this time, the spark didn't come from the palace or the press, it came from somewhere far darker. A source from behind locked doors, and the name attached to it? Ghislaine Maxwell. Yes, that Maxwell, once tied to the most notorious scandal of the century. For months, she had been silent. Then suddenly whispers started spreading. And this time, those whispers didn't just mention Meghan, they pointed straight at her. According to reports, Maxwell didn't just gossip. She made a claim. She allegedly mentioned a mysterious CV, but not the kind you'd hand to an HR department. This wasn't about acting credits or charity work. It was said to be something far more compromising, a record of private activities that could shatter the fairy tale image Meghan has built her empire on. And that's where this story begins, with the suggestion of a hidden document that could rewrite everything the public thought they knew about Meghan Markle. Now, pause for a moment. What exactly is this so-called CV? The description is chilling. A document floating in the shadows, one that allegedly paints Meghan's pre-royal life in a completely different light. Not a resume of roles or auditions, but something much darker, tied to exclusive circles and secretive arrangements. The phrase Maxwell allegedly used was vague but haunting, playing the adult game. It doesn't explain much, but it leaves everything to the imagination. And once that image takes root, it's impossible to shake. Meghan has spent years packaging herself as a lifestyle guru, a feminist voice, a royal rebel. But a rumor like this doesn't just fade, it challenges her entire narrative. What makes it even more explosive is where the claim came from. A prison source, a convicted insider. When information like that leaks, people don't just ignore it. They lean in. They want details. They want answers. And if Maxwell's words were the spark, this next part is the fire. Because according to legal circles, Meghan's name has appeared in court-related discussions before, connected to individuals who once stood at the center of the same scandal that destroyed royal reputations. Lawyers involved in those cases hinted that Meghan might have had knowledge, firsthand or otherwise, about people in royal and elite social circles. They even believed her testimony could help confirm who was where and when. That's why this story cuts so deep. Meghan isn't being painted as a victim or a bystander, but as someone who might have known more than she ever admitted. And when attorneys are willing to put your name on record, it means they believe you carry information that matters. Then comes the second layer, the personal connections. The transcript describes Meghan not as a passing acquaintance, but as a close companion to certain royal figures, most notably Prince Andrew. That choice of words isn't random. Close companion suggests familiarity, access, and opportunity. It implies she was near conversations and people the world now views through a scandalous lens. And that's what makes this story so dangerous, because proximity brings questions. What did Meghan see? What did she know? And why has she never spoken about it? Even if she wanted to deny it all, her own history complicates things. Remember when she claimed she had nothing to do with the book Finding Freedom? Her team denied involvement until court documents proved otherwise. Emails, notes, and communication showed she had secretly contributed. That revelation forced her into a public backtrack. So now, when new allegations arise, people remember that. If Meghan was willing to bend the truth once, what's stopping her from doing it again when the stakes are much higher? Especially when those stakes involve royalty, reputation, and possible legal exposure. And how did Meghan respond to these latest whispers? She didn't. No denials, no public statements, no legal letters, just silence. A curated Instagram feed, glossy brand rollouts, polished lifestyle photos, and complete quiet. But silence isn't neutral. When accusations hang in the air, silence feeds suspicion. If someone accused you of something outrageous, you'd deny it instantly. Yet Meghan's silence only amplified the noise. It became its own message. Even if Ghislaine Maxwell's credibility is shattered, the irony is brutal. Because even her words coming from the shadows can cause chaos when the target is Meghan Markle. Meghan's silence gives those words oxygen. Instead of killing the fire, it fuels it. Now imagine if that rumored CV ever surfaced through a leak, a whistleblower, or court discovery. Even if it's exaggerated or twisted, the damage would be irreversible. Because in the world of celebrity and royalty, perception matters more than truth. If such a file exists, Meghan faces a lose-lose situation. If she stays quiet, people assume guilt. If she denies, skeptics call it spin. If she sues, she risks that document becoming evidence. Courtrooms don't care about PR, they care about proof. And that's why, this rumor, true or not, is a nightmare scenario. The accusation didn't come from anonymous internet trolls. It came from a convicted insider tied to lawyers and legal fallout. For Meghan, that's checkmate. And here we are, the end game. From the very start, this wasn't about palace gossip or petty feuds. It was about one woman from behind bars dropping Meghan Markle's name into one of the darkest scandals of our time. Not casually, not jokingly, but deliberately. Now Meghan's empire, the podcasts, the lifestyle brand, the carefully crafted Duchess-turned-guru image, looks fragile. Because perception can destroy what PR builds. And in this case, silence has become Meghan's loudest answer. The question isn't whether her past will catch up, it's how much of it the world will get to see. Because if that hidden file ever surfaces, it won't just dent her brand, it will destroy it. And that's the chilling part. Even from behind prison walls, Ghislaine Maxwell has managed to tie Meghan Markle's name to a story that refuses to die. A story that lingers, festers, and threatens to undo everything Meghan has built in her quest to control her own narrative.